get into this video. Okay, so I put a new radiator in the Mustang. I gave mine away, Andrew. So check it out. I bought an eBay radiator. They're out of Florida near the Everglades. I ordered it Friday at lunchtime and I received it Saturday at lunch. So that's really good timing for a radiator. The radiator actually fit really well. Here, check it out. This is the new radiator. So all that's new. The only thing that I had trouble with was these right here. Took a little finessing to get them to screw in. So other than that, those right there. The radiator went in really good. So it wasn't, you know, it wasn't that much. So the car just, I need to put a battery and fluid in it and I can start the car. As for this, it's kinda, you know, it's kinda sketch. V-bands welded up. Yes, I did it all with flux core. That is my sloppy pie cuts. But that's the gist of it. So if you haven't been paying attention, I'm rear mounting the Mustang. Oh, damn barn doors. So that's where the turbo is gonna live, right there. You can see is the pipe going back, goes up over the axle, and this pipe right there goes right there to the X pipe. It's got to go to that, and then it's gonna go over there to that V-band right there. So today I'm gonna test fit this pipe right here. I'm gonna test fit that pipe and finesse it in there, and if that's all good, I'm gonna final weld it, put fluid in the car, and see if this turbo spins. So probably the next episode you guys will know this whole crazy concoction actually works. Okay, so I got a test fit in there and I am literally a ½ inch off from everything fitting on the hot side. So therefore I'm gonna have to cut a pipe and extend it and kind of angle it a little bit different. For some makeshift backyard crap, man, I so close to fitting the first time. But luckily the one piece I just tack welded it because I kind of knew that I was gonna have to extend it and angle it a little different. Here, let me go ahead and just show you. All right, if you see right there, that is the gap that doesn't work. You want to see how I'm doing this whole rear mount turbo system. So off the X pipe, BBK X pipe, and then the flow tubes to that. You can see that this one right there is only tack welded. You see right there, it's only tack welded. And it comes around to my pie cuts there, then it hits that tube, and then it goes to the turbo out back. So in fabricating something, it's a lot of put together, take apart, put together. This is probably the 10th time I've put this one section in, and it's just a V-band on the front, and then it's the two flow tubes that connect to the X pipe. I undo that V-band and I undo that X pipe, the flow tubes, and that section drops out. And the whole thing's kind of built that way. That way everything was accessible and I could still work on the car. And I'm doing this rear mount turbo because A, it's cheaper, B, I think with some, once I get this all done, maybe I can take it to an exhaust shop and be like, hey, this is what I want. Make all these bends and mandrel bent pipe and make it a little cleaner. That's the end goal. I think taking it to an exhaust shop and they see what I've done, pretty simply they could build the whole system better than I could have, and it would look better. Rear mount turbo, I'm not sure. I started thinking maybe I should have ran my hot side on the other side, because I ran my hot side on the same side as the intake. So now I'm gonna have to, but I'm thinking the cool side, the intercooler will go on the driver's side and then come out on the passenger side is my theory. So the cool side to the intercooler on driver's side, intercooler to passenger side throttle body. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this pipe out, cut it, lengthen, angle that right, and then everything should bolt in. And then I'll put water in the car. Like I said, I just put a new radiator in. And fire it up, and if the turbo spins, I guess it kind of works. We won't know until, you know, I get injectors, fuel rails, fuel pump, all that stuff. We won't know until then if it really works, but it's one step closer. So get back to work. So once I weld that piece in, and I finish welding a piece on that Y pipe right there, the entire hot side is done. So that piece I'm gonna weld in, I'm gonna tack it up real quick, and then I'm gonna unbolt the V-band down there, right there, and weld that, and the hot side's done. So I'm super stoked. I'm probably not gonna fire this car tonight, but probably tomorrow or the next day I'm gonna fire this car and see if it spins that turbo any. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and tack this up and probably call it a night. This has been Life in a Mustang, a little update on this here rear mount turbo that I'm doing. So hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of an experiment if anyone else was wondering. I showed you how I did it, showed you how I ran my pipes. The cold side is gonna be probably a way bigger issue than the hot side, so we'll go ahead and figure that out when the time comes. But I want to thank you for watching. I'm Dustin. This has been Life in a Mustang, and I'm gonna finish welding this sucker, so see you later.